Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life and TV. I am Poetry. You are here for a PNTV on the run. That's Poetry's News and Twisted Views. This is just all going to be about movies. Now, movies and TV shows that I've been watching this week. Hopefully my phone don't overheat and we can get through this before I get home. I turned my little air up, so y'all may hear that blowing. But hopefully, yeah, that everything will be all right as far as the phone and not overheating. So, this particular week, I had a couple off days. I was off Sunday, I was off Tuesday, I was off Wednesday. I did a lot of catching up, so let me start right here first and foremost. Little Fires Everywhere. They showed the final episode on Wednesday night. The review is coming in due time. Give people time to watch it, soak it up. Got a little emotional, watch it 2-3 times and stuff like that. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do a full recap on Little Fires Everywhere by itself. So, as far as TV shows is going, I started watching this TV show called Mrs. America. It was recommended to me by one of the viewers. Now, the viewer recommended it to me because one of the main characters in the movie is Phyllis Schlafly. Phyllis Schlafly. Phyllis Schlafly. I always call her Schlafly. Phyllis Schlafly. Got 2 L's. Schlafly. She's from St. Louis originally. And I knew the name because they have a library named after her in St. Louis. And I remember people saying that she had something to do with the women's liberation. So, you know, that's all I really knew. I haven't looked up much of her history. I know the library is nice as heck back in St. Louis, right? So I said, okay, let me sit down and watch this movie. Man, okay, so Phyllis Schlafly, who I call Schlafly. Who else was in it? Shirley MacLaine, the actress, she played a part in it. Shirley Chisholm, when Shirley Chisholm ran for president, she is like the opposing person. And damn it, I can't think of the other lady name. She is so freaking popular. Oh my God. I can't think of her damn name right now. My brain is not focused. But the women's rights movement was going on where they was trying to get equal rights for women, and you know, the abortion laws, the Roe versus Wade hadn't been passed yet. All this type of stuff was going on in this thing. And I thought, like I said, based off of what I knew, I thought Phyllis Schlafly had something to do with the movement going into effect the way it did, in a positive way. Come to find out, she was totally against it. She was like a diehard Republican. She is the white women who vote for Trump today. She is that person still. All the reasons why women should stay in their places, staying at home barefoot and pregnant, she represented. And she was so educated. You know, she did nuclear talks and things like that. She was so educated, so she was able to articulate her point, and she got a lot of people to rah-rah behind her. Now, like I say, the Women's Rights Organization, they was for women's choice, you know, women's equal pay. They was trying to sell us that women was gonna get drafted because of the equal rights. You know, both of them was kind of mudslinging falsities on both sides. I tell you, from the first episode, I was pissed off. Oh, my camera's shaking a lot now. I got my new mount up and it's shaking a lot. Sorry about that, y'all. It was, it's really shaky. I don't know about my new mount. Hold on. This whole damn time I thought I was recording. I wasn't recording shit. So I don't know where I left off. Damn. I was talking about the Mrs. America. Like I said, I thought it was 4 episodes. I thought it was... It's good. It's making me mad, but it's good. Gloria Steinem. I figured out the other person's name. It's Gloria Steinem, Shirley Chisholm, Phyllis Schlafly. Those are the 3 of the main characters. But, you know, there's other people who play a role. Like I say, Shirley MacLaine. She played a role. I didn't realize, did Shirley MacLaine start off in politics before she went into acting? Or vice versa? You know, a lot of actresses and actors get into politics afterwards. They think they got a lot of influence, but I don't know. the way that they fucked over Shirley Chisholm during her presidential run, the Women's Rights Association, that made me hate everybody. But they seemed like they was trying to make Shirley Chisholm like she was kind of cuckoo, like she was looking for shit that wasn't there. She thought she was being recorded, thought she was being followed, and she probably was, just like Martin Luther King Jr. was, and Malcolm X. They was watching it, FBI was out there, they probably was doing her the same damn way. But the way that they are making it seem is like if she was having a breakdown, like somebody, you know, just freaking the fuck out type of situation. So I'm recommending watch Mrs. America. It's shown on Hulu. It's pretty damn good. Okay, so then I watched Just Mercy, because Keena wanted to see it because Michael B. Jordan was in it, but then she didn't watch it with us, so me and my mom ended up watching Just Mercy. Michael B. Jordan is playing this lawyer. Jamie Foxx is playing a death row inmate. You even got O'Shea Jackson, Ice Cube's son, in there. He's one of the death row inmates, and it's based on a true story and events. Again, another movie that made me mad the whole time. Mrs. America made me really like frown my eyes up at damn Republican white women, and also these diehard feminists. It made me because the feminist movement wasn't about black women, you know, it wasn't, but they needed us to help advance. But the movement itself had a good idea, a good concept behind it, but today's feminists seem to be a little bit out of my ballpark, let me put it that way. But so I was mad the whole time watching it though, but it's good enough to watch. Just Mercy, I was mad the entire time watching this. It really makes me hate the judicial system, the law. It really makes me dislike the law altogether, man, like for real. But this, like, the way that Michael B. Jordan, I think directed it, produced it or whatever, probably wrote and produced it. Michael B. Jordan had his foot in it, put it like that. And the way that they had this movie set, like it's set back in the 1960s, late 50s, 60s. It looked like we're going through the civil rights era when watching this movie. And then during halfway through the movie, I Googled the case, because I was trying to learn about one of the guys. I was trying to learn about the main witness who testified against the guy who Jamie Foxx was playing. Johnny D was his name. I don't know how they got Johnny D out of his name. His name was like William Johnny D something or something. It was weird. I was like, how the fuck y'all get Johnny D out of that? And I saw that this case happened in 1988. And I was like, this don't make no sense. The setting, the atmosphere just didn't match 1988. But again, I was 1988 St. Louis. I don't know how 1988 Alabama was. It was 1988 Alabama still like the civil rights era type situation. Like even the music that they was playing on the show, every time somebody turned on the radio, it was an old fucking Negro spiritual. I was like, this don't make sense. In 1988, R&B was popping, but y'all playing all these old Negro spirituals. Was the South this far behind? The Louisianas and Alabamas and Arkansas, was they that Bama, so to speak? I was like, so once I saw that, I was so confused. I was confused on how Jamie was looking. I don't know who was worse, the doggone wig in Falling from Grace that Shannon had on, or the damn wig that Jamie Foxx had on in this doggone movie. That wig and that mustache. His mustache was fuller than his damn beard. I was like, what the fuck is going on with this look? Oh, he looked a mess, y'all. A mess. Even when he went to jail, his little box cut was like, at least that was more 1988, but come on. I just didn't, but other than that, I thought it was very well acted. Everybody, all the roles, they encompassed those roles. And if you never heard of this case, he was the first death row inmate to be let out. Because during the show, they said how many in Alabama. They asked how many death row inmates in Alabama have ever been set free, and there was none. So Johnny D was the first one to ever be set free in Alabama. But it's a very good show to watch. What else? I watched Black and Blue. Me and Keena wanted to go see this last year when it came out. It was about a cop who witnessed the police doing the dirt that they normally do, and she caught it on body cam, and them motherfuckers went after her. So she on the run doing this whole doggone time. But since the police doing their dirty work is already in cahoots with the gang members, the gang members went after her too, because the police told the gang members that she was the one who actually committed the crime. So now she got this gang after her, she got the police after her, and Tyrese accidentally ended up the one helping her. Because he wasn't trying to. He was like, look, her, don't bring that mess around her. And this was set in New Orleans, right after Katrina. I thought it was pretty action-packed. It was a pretty good movie. I know a lot of people have like canceled Tyrese because of his mouth. I like Tyrese as an actor, so I still watch his movies. Shit, I still watch movies that he in. The one thing that I thought was really unnecessary was the what's the word I'm looking for? The insinuation, or the it wasn't really a situation. The implication, they implied that the main female character was gay. That whole scene was like, why? She saw one of her old lovers, one who evidently she wanted to take with her after Katrina happened, and the girl was with the gang. She didn't make it seem like because you left me here in New Orleans, that's how I ended up in the gang, you know. But they had this whole montage or monologue, dialogue about, I used to love you, you used to love me, and then you left me situation. Like, what was the point? It really did not do anything as far as the storyline is concerned. Like, as a writer, you want to try to make sure that you put details in your story that move the story along, and it didn't move the story along at all for me. They act like when they first saw each other, they didn't even recognize each other at first. They was like, Leisha? Oh, that is her. Like, it was weird. That was weird. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. Now the one dude who played like the head drug lord of, who was he supposed to be? What was the name of the gang? It was like the 999's gang, and then it was a King's Crew, or something like that. I love him playing bad guys. He was like the bad guy on The Good Wife, his old chocolatey self. And then he played Luke Cage. But on Luke Cage, I didn't like him in that role because he was the good guy. I just didn't like him in that role at all. But he was, yeah, but his gold fronts was too big for me, y'all. He could burn the Karen mouth. Yeah, his gold fronts was too big for me. That's probably my biggest negative about the whole doggone movie, is his gold fronts. I really didn't nitpick at any of these movies because I wasn't reviewing them. I just wanted to watch for pure entertainment. And then today I'm going to go here after I do, I need to watch Insecure. Still haven't watched it yet. Put that recap up. I've already watched Little Fires Everywhere. I'm just sitting on it until I feel like doing the review for you guys. I've already watched Money Heist. I'll do that probably tomorrow too. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do Insecure, and then I'm gonna watch The Intruder today, and I'll come back maybe next week to let y'all know how I felt about The Intruder. I'm not sure if I'm picking up any other TV shows as far as like reviewing, but like I said, I'm gonna finish out Mrs. America. I'm not sure if it's a mini series or it's supposed to be a new series altogether. Like Little Fires Everywhere was like a mini series, 8 episodes and done. But the way that they ended Little Fires Everywhere, they opened it up for the people to come back, I believe. It was a dude half dressed walking down the street. Child. Okay, so what else am I watching? I have not got back into the Ozarks, which I like that show, but I'm somewhere in the middle of season 2, so I have not even caught up. The Good Girls, I have not caught up on Good Girls. I have not watched season 2 yet, so I can't watch season 3. All American, I have not watched season 2 yet. So let's see what else. How to Get Away with Murder, the last season, I have not begun watching that yet. Grey's Anatomy, I'm watching faithfully. I'm telling you, I've been crying every week on Grey's Anatomy, y'all. I've been crying every week. It's like everybody life is just is all fucked the hell up to be damned right now. I'm just, oh my gosh. And then I'm like, the little boy that Bailey took in, I'm like wondering why we not focusing a little bit more on him. He was so intricate as far as her bringing him into her house so she could feel like she is a mother again since she had a miscarriage to her own baby. I'm just like, that show, I need to sit down and watch, what's today? Today Thursday? It come on tonight. I'm gonna watch Grey's Anatomy tonight. What else am I missing? It's a lot of stuff. Oh, Christine asked me about Killing Eve. I still think I got at least 2 more episodes to go for Killing Eve. So I have not caught up on Killing Eve yet. So I'm not on the new season yet because I have not watched. I'm still trying to find season 5 of Luther. I remember Luther came out. It was on Netflix, and Luther came out, and there was like some of Idris Elba's best acting to me. And they did a season 5, and it was on BBC, but it wasn't on BBC America, so I couldn't watch it. But I need to find Luther season 5. I gotta find out what the hell happened between him and Alice, y'all, for real. I think that about sums it up, y'all. I'm at home. I'm about to pull into my damn driveway. You heard me? Bam. Hubert not in the hole. I don't know where he been at. So this has been PNTV. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Talk to you again. Peace. Oh snap, I forgot. Self-Made. I started watching Self-Made too, y'all. I can't get through it. It pissed me off during the first 6 minutes. It was during the first 6 minutes, it was already telling a very slanted view of Annie Malone and damn, I can't remember people's name right now. Annie Malone and why can't I think of her name? I want to call her Ida B. Wells, but I know she ain't Ida B. Wells. Madam C.J. Walker. Oh my goodness, why was I thinking Adam? Oh goodness. Okay, whatever. It's a very slanted, inaccurate view of their relationship and how it began in the first 6 minutes of the show. I can't watch it. I can't watch it, and I'm not gonna review it. I'm not even gonna give it my time, give it any type of energy. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna sit there. So y'all not gonna get no recap or review on Self-Made. This is it. I'm not gonna watch that. I'm just not. I think that's it. I think that's it for real this time. All right. So thank y'all again. Peace.